Hi, in this video we are going to practice proposing solutions about complaints from other people. That means that when somebody complains to you, you are in charge of providing a solution. So I am going to share with you some expressions for you to do that, to propose a solution to a complaint from somebody else. All right? Before we do that, please let's answer this question. Do you often read the instructions before using a new product? Or do you try to figure out how it works on your own? Do you read instructions or do you just go ahead and use it and learn on the way? Okay, only you know the answer, so think about it, because that could be a source of misinformation and that could be the cause for some complaint. All right? Now, read the following conversation between a customer and a salesperson. All right, let's read it together. Customer says, I bought these bracelets yesterday. Yes, those things that you tie around your wrist. I bought these bracelets yesterday and I think I broke this one when I tried to tie it to my wrist. So I broke it means I damaged it. Yes, so it was fine, and after the person handled it, it broke. All right, so the person is coming to talk to the salesperson. Salesperson or the clerk says, I see. I believed I failed to explain how you should tie them. You have to pull this pin first. So pull this pin, this little piece that probably helps in the tying or fastening the wrist, the bracelet to the wrist. Person says, oh, that was easy. I didn't know what that was for. I'm sorry I broke one. That happens. And the salesperson says, no problem. It happens quite a lot. So it means it happens very often. I'll be happy to give you a new one, free of charge. So that is the expression that the salesperson is using to propose a solution. And the customer says, thank you very much. You're so kind. It means that you are very nice. And the salesperson says, no, thank you for supporting small businesses. That's nice. Small businesses means stores or shops of private owners who are trying to work on their own, but not in a big company, but in a small business. All right, that is a very nice message, by the way. To make sure that we understand the situation, I have these questions for you. Very easy. What did the customer buy at the store? What did the person buy? Bracelet. Yes, two bracelets, actually. What did the salesperson offer as a solution to the problem? What was the solution? Oh, to get the person a new one, to replace the one that the customer had broken. All right, that's very good. As we can see in the conversation, there was a complaint and the person who receives the complaint offers a solution. And the expression that we can get from the conversation is, I'll be happy to give you a new one at no charge, means free of charge. You don't have to pay for this new one. So that is one way to offer a solution. And as you can see, the person started with, I'll be happy to, means it will be my pleasure to. That's going to be key in proposing solutions. All right, let's see some other expressions that we can use to offer solutions. I apologize for the inconvenience or for the problem. You're not offering a solution, but you're doing something that is very important. First, as a rule of thumb, they say rule of thumb, as a very undisputable principle, as a must for you in customer service, you always apologize. I am sorry. Okay? So I apologize for the inconvenience, the problem. That's the first thing you do. Or you could say, I understand this is frustrating to you. Let me see what I can do. Or you have every reason to be upset, to be angry, to be mad, and I apologize for what has happened. So you always start with an apology because you want to make the customer feel that it is not their fault. So they feel at ease and they will accept the solution that you are going to propose more easily. All right, now when you are proposing a solution, you start with, I'll be happy to. It means that, you see, I am not mad because I want you as a customer. That's the key. I don't want to lose you. I want you to come back to my store because I am nice to you. So you start with, this is psychology, sales psychology, but I think it is going to be good for you in real life, in every situation. Whenever somebody comes and complains to you, hey, you want to complain to your teacher, you're nice to them. Or if somebody says, you didn't do this, oh, I'm very sorry. So they are like in the obligation to treat you nicely because you are being nice. All right? So you always say, I'll be happy to give you a replacement, for example. It'll be my pleasure to, I'd be happy to replace this unit at no charge or at no cost. Or I'd be happy to walk you through all the steps you need to repair the issue. So all those expressions can help you get a satisfied customer, let's say. Or you could ask directly, would you like, so it is proposing something, asking the person to choose what the best solution for them is. You could say, would you like a replacement or a refund? All right, replacement, remember, give them another article, another item, or refund the money is return the money that they paid. All right, now using those expressions, I have a practice activity for you. It says, write a conversation between a telephone operator and a customer who is complaining about a gardening product he bought and that he or she misused. The operator offers a solution. So, because you learned expressions to offer solutions, you are going to be the operator, right? Or write it from the perspective of the operator. You're going to be nice, apologetic when you need to, and propose a solution in a way that they will accept it. Let's try to do all that, all right? So pause my video, complete the activity, and I'll see you in a moment. All right, I hope that you did pause the video and that you are ready to compare your answer with what I am proposing here. Of course, it's not going to be exactly the same, but this will give you an idea about the kind of things that you could have said to, like, let's say, enrich what you wrote, or to say, no, mine is better than what Alex is proposing. So let's read this possible answer. The operator says, good morning, may I help you? The customer says, hello, I have a huge problem with your products. Okay, that's not very nice, but the person is going to explain. I bought your fertilizer and now all of my flowers have withered. Means they have died. Not died, they have lost their shine. They are dry. Yeah, they're like beginning to die. The operator says, I am very sorry to hear that. How did you apply the product? So person apologizes. You apologize because you're being nicer to this customer who is not being very, very nice. The customer says, I apply 2 tablespoons per flower pot. 2 tablespoons. 2 spoonfuls per flower pot. So to each flower pot, put 2 spoonfuls. 3 times a day. That seems a lot. The operator says, oh no, you must only apply a couple drops, just 2 drops, 3 times a week. Oh, that's a huge difference. Of course, the person killed the poor flowers. And the customer says, that's impossible. I must have read the instructions wrong. I must have. So the person understands that it must have been that the person read the instructions incorrectly. And the operator says, I apologize. So I'm sorry about that. It's not his or her fault. It's not your fault, but you're apologizing to be nice. I apologize. Could I send you some free seed samples from our store, offering a solution. Could I send you, so it's me, can you give me the permission to send you some free seed samples so that the person can plant new flowers from our store? Could that be of any help? It's like to replace, the problem is that the flowers are dying, so the best way to solve that is to give you new seeds for you to plant new flowers. And the person says, that would be great, thank you. So that's nice. We have a happy ending again. All right? I am going to pause my video so that you can listen to the pronunciation and you practice with them, after them. Every time they say something, you say it right behind them. All right? So I'm going to pause my video. You listen and practice your pronunciation, please.
Good morning. May I help you?
Hello. I have a huge problem with your product. I bought your fertilizer and now all of my flowers have withered.
I'm very sorry to hear that. How did you apply the product?
I applied 2 tablespoons per flower pot 3 times a day.
Oh no! You must only apply a couple drops 3 times a week.
That's impossible. I must have read the instructions wrong.
I apologize. Could I send you some free seed samples from our store? Could that be of any help?
That would be great. Thank you.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much for having completed the activity and for having practiced your pronunciation. Remember that there is always a way to offer a solution that will make you and your customer happy using the expressions that I proposed here, or examples of expressions. They're not the only ones, but these will get you started. All right? Thank you very much for having completed the activity, for having worked so hard, and I will see you in the next video.